Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. How are you doing? Anyway, taking koko kin now. Any gidi èèyàn pàtàkì. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following us. And if you're new here, we say you're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Going on in Nigeria, especially with the youths. Why has life become meaningless to them that a youth will take a youth like himself, especially the female? Female are becoming an endangered set in Nigeria now. The story we hear these days is so scary, so sad, that I wonder how females back home feel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Auntie Aduni. If you're just getting to my channel on YouTube, thanks for subscribing. This is a very sad story, and it's about the rate at which females are being dismembered in Nigeria for God knows what. This guy you're looking by my side is Abdulrahman Muhammad Bello. Looking at him, you would think he's very innocent. Looking at him, you would think he's very religious and should know better. But unfortunately, this is not the story. This Abdulrahman Muhammad Bello that you are looking at butchered, died unalive a female, dismembered her, put her in a bucket, and you wonder the kind of mind that possesses people to do this kind of a thing. You might wonder what people are thinking, what they believe in, because some people believe that when they do ritual by unaliving somebody, they will become rich. Like I said, the police tracked a last call to Abdulrahman, who lived in Kwara State. The lady also was from Kwara State, who was a final year student of Kwara State College of Education. So they traced the last call to Abdulrahman, and when they got there, he denied ever seeing this lady. Not only did he deny, he said he doesn't know her whereabouts. But the police started searching his house, and it was in the process he confessed to buying this lady. And in the process of searching, just be looking at the video beside me. That is the video of his room when it was being searched. They found the buckets. When Abdulrahman was asked, he said Hafsat complained of asthma and he didn't know what to do, and he was not feeling okay too. And as Hafsat gave up in his room when he was confessing to murdering this lady. In the process, he said he didn't know what to do, and that was why he did what he did by dismembering Hafsat. Now, be looking at the video beside me. Like I said, he has a table like an abattoir. He has a bucket. Inside those buckets, in one of the buckets was where he packed Hafsat's body into after cutting them into pieces. Not only that, he has this table that looks like somebody is in a abattoir, and you say you've never done it before, that it is your first time. He said he has never ever done this kind of a thing while he was giving his confession. He said he's the firstborn of his family. There are 5 in the family, and he is the first. Looking at the video beside me, you see the place looking like an abattoir. This is somebody who is very, very religious, who should know better. But you find out that most of these people call themselves religious people are the one who even engage in all this kind of a thing. I don't know what gets into their head, that they can do something to be rich or what. Now, he said the lady has asthma. They asked him, the confession is in Yoruba. That's why I'm doing this. They asked him, why didn't you take her to the hospital? He said she gave up. This is one of the reasons why we are saying religious activities need to be regulated in Nigeria. All aspects of religious activities. Christianity, Islam, traditionalist. Because all these people kind of hide under each other to do their wickedness. And it's unfortunate that it keeps increasing every day. The last time, less than 2 months ago, it was one kileyi that was a choir or something in a church that did the same thing. And they saw him with the head of the lady who went visiting him. A few months ago, less than 3 months ago, in fact, so it's become almost like a monthly thing, if not weekly, that we see this kind of news, sad news. The unfortunate thing is, it is the female. Is it that they want to extinct female in that country? It is the female that this is happening to. What is it about women? What is it about women that they have to do this to women? The last time, the same kileyi too, one kileyi Ajayi that was caught with a female head. The lady went visiting, just like this one. Are we saying our children cannot have friends anymore? Are we saying our children cannot move with people anymore? But I think it's getting to that extent, whereby you have to warn your children. Then you wonder, they keep arresting them, but they keep increasing. How did we get to the stage whereby the young ones, our youth, that you think should know better, will think by unaliving somebody, cutting their body will make them rich? Sometimes when they catch these people, you hear how much they said. They will tell you they sell the body parts. Some will mention 20,000. That is less than, how much? $20, $15 for the parts of human being. That is not goods. The rate at which we worship money in that country has gotten us to this stage. Nigerian government is looking the way pastors keep preaching about money, 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 and money. The Islamic people too, they hide under Islam and they do all this kind of a thing. This is somebody that is into a very strict, strong Islamic sect, cult in that country, involved in this thing. You say somebody has asthma, and the next thing is to cut that person. Let's even assume the lady gave up in your house. What stops you from going to the hospital, rushing out to the hospital, or calling neighbors? Then what are you doing with table in that room? Before you can cut somebody, you need a cutlass. You need axe before you can cut somebody, not kaba. And from if you look at the video of that room very well, this is not the first time of this guy. Another interesting thing is, how can somebody as young as this say, they were asking him, what do you do for a living? Are you going back to school? Are you in school? He said he's a Muslim cleric, as young as he is. You see why we are campaigning that people should go and look for work. You see why we are saying, all these people, God called me. All these people, I am working for God. Because he's working. If he goes out there, he's going to tell people, I'm an Alfa. I pray for people. That is what this guy would have been telling people outside. Not knowing what he does inside is better imagined. They ask you, what do you do? As young as you are, when you are supposed to be busy out there, you say the work you do is cleric work, Alfa work. that is Muslim leader, equivalent of a pastor in Christianity, that will say, this is the work I do. Meanwhile, what many of them do underground are better imagined. It's so unfortunate that people cannot walk freely. They can't be friends to people. And this is a wake-up call to you ladies, young ones, parents. Talk to your words. They should see all this. They should never trust anybody. Anyone looking at this guy will never suspect him. Anyone looking at this guy will never ever think that this guy can do this kind of a thing. It is well. Yeah, that is what we end this with. I hope justice will be done. I hope the case will not be twisted. The police have done a good job in tracking the number and getting to it. And I think they need stiffer judgments, justice for this kind of a thing. Why you too? I don't know if it is still applicable under the law of Nigeria, Constitution of Nigeria. There's no need allowing this kind of people to go to jail and come out later. I don't think anybody, they will change. They can't change. May the soul of our sats rest in peace.